Hello friends, welcome to bisptrainees.com. My name is Sumit and today I am going to demonstrate you a case study which is related with BISP, and through that case study we'll be trying to understand the sales app from Salesforce.com. As all of you know that Salesforce is an online cloud CRM solution, but it doesn't mean that Salesforce can only be used for sales purposes. Salesforce can also be used for different purposes, like we can build an HR application or a real estate application or finance application within Salesforce. So here I'm trying to talk about a case study of BISP which we used to follow in our organization, in our company. So before I talk about the case study, let's try to understand the life cycle of Salesforce. So the initial stage of any organization is marketing, the marketing administration, or start talking about the campaigns or launching campaigns. Campaigns basically, it includes the advertising the products to the customers or to their distributors, and then based after the campaigning is done, or after the marketing is done, the leads get generated, and those leads will be accessible both by the marketing team and the sales team. After that, the sales team, they start following those leads and convert them into account contacts on opportunity according to the details provided within it. So once the leads gets converted into opportunity, the next stage is the customer acquisition, and the customer acquisition in terms of the sales or the opportunity will be closed as one. If the opportunity is closed as one, it means that the company makes a profit or they got the business. And the final stage we have is that is cases in terms of after the product will be sold to the customer, if any issues or if any problem which is registered by the customer, that will be handled by the customer service and support automation. So Salesforce or a CRM, it consists of marketing, sales, and customer service. So in this video, I'm going to explain you all the three functional areas, the core functional areas which I'm talking about: the marketing, sales, and customer service. So we'll be try to understand these functional areas through a case study. And so let me tell you the BSP process life cycle which we used to follow in our organization. So first of all, we used to plan a training and start advertising it. So this process comes under campaign because we are talking about advertising. So campaign comes under marketing process. So we used to market the process. We used to market our training. We advertise the training, and once the campaign is launched, we getting the response from our clients, from the candidates, and based on those responses we generate leads. So this leads can be controlled by both marketing and sales team. Then our sales team, they start following them and try to convince them to place an to try to convince them to convert them into our students, because once we convert them into our students, we would be able to once we provide training to them, definitely we will charge to them and we will get business. So the next step is we'll provide training to them. After the training is provided, we receive feedback from them, and if any issues or any complaints which are registered by which would be registered by our students or candidates, we manage them by our case management. So we have here marketing. This whole process goes within our sales area, and this one is a case automation process. Case automation. So that's the whole BISP process life cycle. Let's see how can we achieve this. So how can we complete this process, or how can we achieve this by using Salesforce automation? So let me remove the drawing and I'll switch to Salesforce first. So I have already registered on a Salesforce and I have got a developer's account. And as you can see here, I have got a default application named as sales. So either I can use this one, or we can have our own application. We can have our own BISP application. So in my next video, I will be going to talk about the BISP application. But here, as you can see here, we have various components, or we used to call them objects in Salesforce, like campaign, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, contracts, orders, cases, solutions, reports, dashboards, and so on. So the very initial stage within any organization is the marketing of their product. So in BISP, we'll be going to advertising our training. So basically, we used to plan the webinars and we advertise those webinars. We send the invitations to the candidates to attend those webinars. So for that, we need to plan a campaign first. So I click on campaign tab. So as soon as you click on campaign tabs, you will get a list of all the recent campaigns which is related to your campaigns or my active campaigns. So we have an option for all active campaigns and my active campaign. All active campaign means all the campaigns which are available within organization, and my active campaigns, the campaigns which are associated with you, or you are the owner for those campaigns, or the campaigns which are created by you or by a specific person. So in this case, I'm going to create a new campaign. So click on new to create a new campaign. You can see my name is coming over here. It means I am the owner of this campaign because I am registering a campaign here. So I'll give a campaign name, webinar on Salesforce. The red line, the red symbol it's coming, it means it's a required field. Active. Type of campaign, it's a webinar. Status, it's in progress or plan. So we are planning this campaign right now, so it's in plan. Start date, let's say it's coming Saturday, or we need some time to advertise it. So I'll say in BISP, we used to advertise, we used to plan webinars mainly on Saturdays. So I'll go with the same process. It will start on 17th of December and end on 17th of December. It's a one-day campaign. Expected revenue. So after this webinar, we would be expecting at least 50,000 bucks, or let's say 1 lakh. 1 lakh. I'll go with something like expected revenue. Budgeted cost for this campaign, any cost which is required for this campaign, the budgeted cost for this campaign, like, because whenever we perform any advertising or for advertisement, the cost involves into that. Now in this case, because we are doing a webinar and in BISP we used to advertise online, so not much cost is required, but I'll say that around 10,000 bucks are included, but then 1,000 bucks are required for the cost. Actual cost, will calculate it. Expected response, it means out of 100% after this campaign, how much response we would be expecting, because in any business or any organization, they would not be sure that they would be expecting 100% users to connect them. For example, if I have sent 10,000 invitations, or if I send an invitation to 10,000 candidates for the webinar, so I would be expecting at least 10% or 20% of them, they will join the webinar. Number of sent, the actual number of invitations sent, and the parent campaign. If this campaign is a parent, if it's a child of another campaign, so we need to select a parent campaign here. But this is my initial campaign. This is itself a parent campaign, so I'm not going to specify any parent campaign here. And once I can add a description here, so webinar on Salesforce development, and save it. So the campaign has been launched, the campaign has been started, and as you can see here, these are the details of the campaigns. If any further activities are associated with campaigns like making phone calls, sending invitation letters, sending emails, or if any activities are associated with this campaign, we can add an activity in this area, open activities. And whenever any activity closed successfully, or if I want to track the history about the activities, I can track them from activity history. Any attachment related with this webinar, let's suppose we have an attachment like I can upload an attachment like the course details, the course which we are offering, so we can upload it within attachment file. So whenever we plan this campaign, whenever we send in invitations for the for this campaign, that attachment will also share to our candidates, to all the candidates. So the campaign has been run successfully and the campaign is going on. After the campaign is run and whatever responses I would be getting, so those responses I would be stored within the campaign members, add members, those who are included in the members, those who are working on this campaign. Once the campaign is done, we start generating leads, we start getting response from the candidates. So let, for example, after the campaign invitation has been sent, or after the invitation, the webinar invitation has been sent to the candidates, I start getting calls from those candidates, inquire about further details about that course or about that webinar. So once I receive the call or I received an email, so quickly I create a lead from them. Now here I'm calculating lead manually, but in Salesforce we have a process that we can generate lead. We have a process which is called web to lead, and we can create a domain. And because Salesforce provides a domain to be registered, and we can register a domain, and on that domain we can publish our website, and from that website we can generate leads directly within our leads section. So now I'm going to create some leads. For example, I got a lead, I got a call from let's say a candidate called Peter. He is very much interested in this course. So quickly I create his record, Peter Paul, company, if he is related to an organization. So it depends whether he is an individual customer or he is from a company. So let's suppose he is working for some ABC company, and he is the training manager of that company, and he would be requiring the training for his for us to provide a training for his new employees. So let's say he's working for ABC company. ABC trainings. Lead source. Now here I need to specify from where I got this lead. So I got this lead through phone inquiry or purchase list, partner referral, web, through others. So let's say I got a phone call from Peter, and he was inquiring about this webinar. Campaign. Here I need to specify that this lead is associated with which campaign. So I click on this here and I search for the campaign. So I search the campaign webinar on Salesforce. Industry. He belongs to which industry? So he belongs to education industry or communication industry. It depends. So I'll say education industry or engineering. So I'll say education industry. Annual revenue of this company, if we want to find out, maybe if we want to do business with this company, we can get more details. So I'll say annual. So he when I ask him, he say that the annual revenue of this company is something like this, because according to that we can offer him training. Phone numbers. So I'll just collect all the details from him. I'll just fill up all the details. Email peter@abc trainings.com. Let's say peter.paul@abctrainings.com, www.abctrainings.com. Lead source. it's open, and we have contacted through this, so we are working on it. And rating, it's a very hot, means it, so he's very much interested, and we would be expecting business from him. And number of employee in his company is 150. Address, rest of the details, additional information. So that's about the rest of the details, and I'll save it. So a lead has been generated successfully. So a lead has been generated successfully, and this lead is associated with the campaign, and the campaign is the webinar on Salesforce. Now, once the leads gets converted and a communication is going on between the sales team and the Peter, and he's shown an interest in the training which we'll be providing, then what happened, will convert him into an opportunity. Now the information which we provide here, for example, the information which he provided to us, like the name, the company name, and the campaign, and the annual revenue, and the expected revenue and all. So name will be so when we convert any lead into an opportunity, along with that, two more records get generated. One record gets created into contact, and one record gets created into account. So the name of the person stored as a contact, and the name of the company created a new record as a within account. So let's convert this. If I click on convert, I'm converting this lead. And as you can see here, while I'm converting this lead, I got a message here: leads can be converted to account, contact, opportunity, and follow-up task. Any follow-up task associated with this lead. You should only convert a lead once you have identified it as qualified. So we need to take care of, we need to think of this, that we should only convert the lead once we got a confirmation from this customer. After the lead has been converted, it can no longer be viewed or edited as a lead, but can be viewed in lead report. So once the lead gets converted into an opportunity, account, and contact, we would not be able to treat it as this record as a lead, but we can prepare reports by using that lead. So I want to send an email to the owner of this record that the lead has been converted successfully, account name, and one more option is coming. It says do not create a new opportunity open conversion. So by default, whenever we convert any lead, it successfully converted into an opportunity. But many times it happens that we connected to a customer. He's shown an interest initially, but after that he's not showing an interest in buying doing business with us, or buying a product from us, or doing training with us. So we'll not convert him into opportunity, but we'll store his record into an account and contact, so that in future we can connect with them again. And if any upcoming trainings, we can send in invitations to them. So that's why, if you don't want to if you don't want to create a new opportunity, so we can check this option. But I want to create an opportunity, so I uncheck this option, and it will successfully create an opportunity for this particular account. Converted status: closed, converted. The lead has been closed and converted. So this will be the status of the lead. Any task information, so any task will be associated, like make a phone call to this customer, make a phone call to this company, to this company. We'll get further details about this company from account name. So we can click on view, and we can have a look for that. So first of all, okay, and due date will be, I got a call because on 17th I will be going to, but let's just imagine that we already did, just imagine that the campaign has already been run, and I got a call from the client. So I plan to make a connect to this customer tomorrow, and priority is high, and status is in progress. Any description you want to add? If any reminder is required, so I don't want any reminder. So I want to remind tomorrow at 9 a.m. to this customer that we need to make a phone call, we need to call to this ABC trainings related to this related to training and convert. So you can see here a new account has successfully been created named as ABC training. If I open contact, if I go to contact, you can see a new record has been successfully created named as Peter Paul. It is associated with ABC training. And if I'll switch to opportunities, if I open opportunities, you can see a new opportunity has been created named as ABC trainings. So as I've told you that whenever we convert a lead into an opportunity, along with it, or whenever we convert a lead along with it, account, contact, and opportunity created. So we have an account, we can get further details about account, the account name, contact, any opportunity. If any new opportunity we would like to generate, so we can create a new opportunity from here. There are no cases associated with this. There is an open activity, make a phone call to this Peter Paul, and due date is tomorrow. And once the call is finished, we'll close this opportunity. Close. So the person who will be associated with this, or the person to whom it is assigned to me right now, okay, it is assigned to me, and once I connected with this Peter Paul, I simply close it. So I'll call this, that is okay, and status is completed, and finally I say save. So a call has been done, and when I get back to ABC trainings, you can see it has been successfully moved from open activities from this section to it moves to the activity history section. It says that a call has been completed, the task has been completed, which was assigned to me on which date. So it was completed on this date. So each and every step, each and every process which is ongoing within an organization can be tracked within Salesforce CRM. So that's about account. Similar, if I go to contact, I'll open contact record, this Peter Paul, and I can get further details, activity history, campaign history. So this contact is related with the campaign. Activity has been done successfully, and there are no cases registered, and that's the opportunity it is associated with. So the stage is prospecting. We have different stages within opportunities. So we'll talk about those stages once we moved on to opportunity. Now from here also I can directly switch to opportunity. So I click on ABC training and it will open an opportunity for me. And it says converted a lead to this opportunity. If I scroll down, there are a couple of steps which I can customize. Now once the lead has been converted into an opportunity, now the sales team, they try to connect to that customer again, to that organization, or to that company again, give them some good offers, and once they are okay with those offers, they will give business for. They will say okay, and the opportunity will be closed as won or lost. So it depends on requirement. So if I click on edit, so let's suppose I got a call from I got the confirmation from this account ABC trainings that they are okay with the deal which we offer to them. So it's a new customer for me. So this will be required. This will only provide if we are creating an opportunity directly. If we are creating an opportunity from, means if we are creating a, in this case we have created an opportunity after converted from lead. So that's why we'll not be requiring this data. Lead source is phone inquiry, amount, how much amount we would be going to charge to them. So I will be going to charge around 90,000 from them. Close date is current date. So close date is current date. Let's suppose today's date, tomorrow's date. Tomorrow I connect with them and they are okay with the deal which we are offering to them. So it's a close date. Stage is, we have various stages. Now you must be wondering that why there are a lot of stages available. Because see, for different organization they have different requirement. Like in my case, in BISP case, we offer them the training, and if they are okay, they simply say yes or no. But in various organizations, in different business, for example in a real estate business, they the customers, they wanted to take a look of the house or the flat which they want to buy. They just wanted to visit it. So company, or they want to negotiate with the builder for 2 3 times, and after the negotiation is done, negotiation is completed and the cost is finalized, then only the customer will close the deal. Similar way, so that's why we have couple of options, but in this case we are not negotiating with the customer. It happens with us as well. Sometimes we have to negotiate it. So okay, we have to negotiate it, but we are stick to the most of the time we are stick to the price which we are offering. So that's why in this case I'm not going to select negotiation or review, but it depends on customer to customers. Some customers they want to do negotiation. So in that case we can go to this case and this stage, and after that will convert they will be converted as won or lost. One means we got the business, and loss means we lost the business. The customer is not really wanted to do business with us, or he does the candidate, he is not interested in attending training from us. So just imagine I got a call from this ABC training and they are okay with the price which we are offering to them. So I close this as a 1 and the probability is 100%. If I say close lost, you can see probability is 0%. Negotiation 90%. So for every different stage, the probability would be different. Value proposition, prospecting, qualification, need analysis, value proposition. I'll say close one, it's mean 100%. So I'll get the 100% business from them. It's a primary campaign source. Additional information, any order number we want to generate. So let's say order number is BI001 and it's completed delivery. So delivery means it's yet to begin. So once we got the order from them, then only we'll start their training. So it's yet to begin. That's the order number, and we'll save it. So you can see the opportunity has been successfully completed. So the opportunity has been successfully closed. And don't worry about this, that's a VF page, so no need to worry about this. In your case you will not get this. I did some customization in this page, so that's why I'm getting this option. So no issues, you will not get this kind of option in your page. You will only get this area and this area. Now if I scroll down, you can see I'm getting a stage history. Initially it was prospecting, where I would be only the probability was 10% and the expected revenue was 0, and the total amount means how much amount we'd be generating. And after that, once the stage is closed one, we got a business of 90,000 from ABC trainings. So this is how we convert a deal or we close the deal as one. Then we have couple of other options like contract. So if any contract is going to be signed between the BISP and the other companies or the customers, so that can be signed by directly going to contract in terms of like service issues or some placement and all. So that can be signed between, that can be finalized here by creating a new contract. Then we have orders. So orders can be generated generated from here as well directly. For example, the training has been started and it's completed successfully. Now I got a feedback from the customer. They are not happy with the trainer, or they are not happy with the training which we so they are not happy with the training which we provided to them. So they raise an issue. So we'll be generating a case based on those issues. So I'm going to create a new case here, and I create a new case. Contact name, I search a contact name, that's Peter Paul. It is related with ABC trainings. Type is from others. Case reason, installation, breakdown, equipment design, feedback. So I got a feedback from him. And status is new. Priority, I set this to high. Case origin, I got a phone call from him. And product means any product is related with. So it's we can add up. We have a product section as well, and product in terms of the trainings, like the batch numbers, the batch code number. So once we add a product here, once we add a batch code number, that would be visible here. So right now we haven't created this, so that's why I'm not going to select any product name. Description, not happy with training. Description, something, any description, let's say initial comments, and assign using active assignment rules, and send notification email to contact, and save it. So a new case has been registered, and once the case has been registered, we have few automation processes. And as you can see here, an email has been sent to peter.paul@abctrainings.com that thanks for contacting us with your inquiry, and your case number is this and this. The subject to your case is not happy with training. We look forward to speak with you soon. So a case has been registered, an automation process is going on, and that automation process send an email to the customer from whom we receive the complaint. Now, for example, I assigned this case to a person, and that person was dealing with this customer, with dealing with this he will be managing this. So we need to work on this case. So I open this case, number, click on the case number, and from here I can work on details, and here I can see all the details like case owner, status is new, priority is high, it is related to which training, which campaign. If the campaign is there, that's fine, otherwise we can add a campaign details as well. And if I scroll down, any solution which the customer care executive will be providing to that customer. So either I can look for a solution, or I can view the suggested solution. So I click on view suggested solution related to the case. If there are no suggested solution, then we can create a new solution as well. So either I can find a solution here, or I can go to solutions, or we have a specific team, we have a separate team, those who will be creating solutions. Because it's not possible, because different customers, they have different cases. So sometimes it happens, it's possible that we got a specific complaint whose solution is not ready with us. So what we do, we pass that complaint to our solution team, and the solution team will work on this case and try to figure out the solution for it, and then they can provide a new solution here. So for example, solution is let's say subject is not happy with training, and the solution is can retake training within 6 months, and save it. That's the solution I provided. So I get to the case, this one, and I didn't found a solution. So I look for a solution, click on find solution, and I can find a solution here. Let's say no, not happy with training. So I select this, and that was the solution which I revert back to the customer. And once the solution is provided to the customer, he is okay with that, we will close this case successfully. The status is closed, case reason is feedback, submitted to public solutions and solution details, and save it. So the case will be closed successfully. Okay, can retake training and save it. So this is the public solution. If you want to provide a solution by yourself, so we can have this as well. So the solution has been provided. So you can see 2 solutions has been provided to him now. And once the solution is provided, later on we can have reports and dashboards area where we can generate reports and dashboards. And this, by using reports and dashboard, I can quickly find out that what's the total business we have been done in the current financial year or in the previous financial year. But there are certain limitations with the reports and dashboards which we use to prepare with Salesforce. So that's why we have a new product which is introduced by Salesforce, that is called Salesforce Wave Analytics. So we can import the data from Salesforce into Wave Analytics. We can integrate Salesforce with Wave Analytics, and then we can quickly visualize the data by creating rich dashboards and lenses in Wave Analytics. So in next video, we'll be going to see that how can we pull the data from Salesforce into Wave Analytics and do the visualization, data visualization into Wave Analytics. So I hope this video will help you in understanding the complete life cycle, sales life cycle of a CRM. I've tried to explain everything about sales life cycle. So if you have any queries or any issues, you can get back to us, or you can write to us on www.bisptrainings.com. Definitely you can share your comments as well in the comment box. You can like us if you like our videos. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos on Salesforce. Or if you want to have a customized training on Salesforce, you can connect with us. You can drop an email to us and we will definitely revert you back. That's all in this video. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.